Yeah, I'm right back at you like I never left, and I'm gonna go this hard to my last breath. It's Lil Kenny Russell, Kanoom, Connoisseur Moon. You already know what you're gonna get when you step in the room. You're now dealing with Kanoom. I'm here. And while I'm here, I'm gonna make the information direct and clear because a lot of y'all can't hear. Now, welcome back to Make My Ancestors Great Again. This is My Thoughts 145 on the Bible and God. It's the same title as yesterday, but this is more on the Bible and God. Okay. And I'm doing this because I thought everything just like everybody else thought. I thought this stuff was all 100% God's word, no flaws in it, incapable of making a mistake, incapable of being wrong, and things of that nature. So now that I found otherwise, I thought that the world should know about this. Okay. This is not to kick it around and dirty it up because I said so. I'm just showing you um, inconsistencies. I'm showing you flaws. I'm showing you direct contradictions. And in my terms, flat out lies that I found in the Bible. Okay. So today I'm going to show you two complete direct contradictions. John 3:16 and First John 2:15. Let's look at that. Okay. This is John 3:16. Let's see what the Lord is saying. It's written in red. This is God talking.
For God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life.
God so loved the world, this flawed world, this lustful world, this world that he repented because he made people and people start doing everything under the sun. So he drowned them in Genesis and started the world over. That same world, because this is after that, he gave his son to die for the same rotten people, the same nasty people, the same lustful, murderous, demon thoughts, and all this nasty thought people that's full of sin. He loved the world so much that he gave his only son to die for that same world and them rotten people that occupies the world. So let's hear it again.
For God sent, for God so loved the world, that he gave.
For God so loved the world. That means, sorry about that. That means God loved the world. It says it. He loved this world so much, he sent himself because Jesus is God. That's his begotten son. That means a piece of him. He took himself out of heaven, put it in a human being, and he was Jesus in the flesh. You do understand that? So it says God loved the world. Now let's look at First John 2:15 and see what the Lord has to say now.
The world, neither the things that are.
Excuse me? Now God is saying, love not the world, neither the things that are in it. And if any man love the world, he does not love God. This is how the story goes now. Let's hear that again.
Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
If any man loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. This is how the story goes now. I didn't write those scriptures. That's John 3:16, where this God, he either a liar or his memory is bad. He said, for God so loved the world. John is saying this, but this is what God said because it's in red. I love the world so much, I'm going to give my son to die for the people in the world. He knew they was rotten. He knew they was nasty. He knew they was lustful murderers and destroying and doing all the things he didn't make people for. He knew that. But he loved this world so much, he let his only son die for the sins of the people inside of the world. Then on the other hand, First John 2:15, this same God, this forgetful God or this lying God, you be the judge. In my book, he's a liar because Bible is allegory, mythology, fiction, folklore, and flat out damn lies. I've been saying this since day one. Either he lying or he forgot. 1 John 2:15 says, love not the world. And if any man love the world, the love of God is not in him. So see, he's not even a good general. See, because to bring up good soldiers, you got to have good generalship. If it's not a good general, it's going to be a pathetic army. See, if you don't have a good parent, a lot of the times the child is going to be rotten. If you don't have good teachers, the students are going to be pathetic. This is the ebb and flow, okay? If a child don't have a mother, he's going to have a horrible upbringing. Now, it's people that love him, might be his auntie. And I mean, a lot of people say, ain't no love like grandma love. Ain't no love like my auntie. But if you don't have that nurturing from your mother, a child is born and just abandoned. More than likely, that child is going to have a rough upbringing. So this pathetic God of the book, of the Bible, if this is your God, I'm talking about him. Yes, I am. This pathetic God of the Bible, he said, for he loved the world so much in John 3:16. And then in 2 John, he said, 1 John 2:15, he said, love not the world. So this is confusion. These are contradictions at its best. And I'm doing this because when I was in my infant stages and adolescence, just believing things on face value, I was taught about this Lord. And they said he's all peaceful. He don't make mistakes. He's the Lord of everything. He's powerful. That's a lie. So that was my thoughts 145 on God in the Bible, or the Bible and God. And I'm going to come back tomorrow with more, that this God, so-called, cannot make mistakes. He cannot not know everything. He's not unpowerful. He's all the way powerful. He knows everything. He's a perfect man. I'm going to continue to show you that this book is not about that being that they're talking about. This is about a dead white man on the cross. Whoever wrote this book needs to take it to the nearest garbage can and stop bringing it to the people as if it's a perfect composition. It's not. It's a flawed composition written by fallible men, to quote Dennis McKenzie. Okay. So that's my thoughts on these two contradictions in the Bible, flat out, simple and plain. Don't dive in the comment section if you don't want to talk about the scriptures and the verse, not your thoughts. Oh, you don't know what that means. You want to know what that means. I don't want to know nothing, but what's your thoughts on the contradicting scriptures that I just read? Don't send me 1,000 scriptures to try to tie it all along. I don't want to hear it. It's Lil Kenny Russell, Kanoom, Consul Moon. You already know what you're going to get when you step in the room. You're now dealing with Kanoom. This is what I do, and I love to do it. And before I take back what I said, I add some more to it. I'm not taking the Bible or God away from you. You can have whatsoever you want to have. This is to show you that what they sold us is not what we have. They sold me a bill of goods, that God and everything in the Bible, all these physical impossibilities really happen.